All right, we'll take up file 2020-57249. This is the matter of Brittany Vanderbeck and Cody Withrow, and both are on Zoom today. And Ms. Evans here from friend of the court. Matter was set for an objection to a support review. Ms. Evans, do you have an update?
I do. The support was calculated. It was a DHHS referral as the child was receiving assistance. So friend of the court ran the referral. Both parties returned their paperwork. Calculation would have Cody paying $328 child support, $19 ordinary medical, for a total of $347. He's objecting. He states he only makes minimum wage, which is what I used, but he also stated some other things.
All right, both raise your right hands. Do you both swear or affirm any testimony you give in this cause and be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, and sir, what was the reason for objecting?
The day I got the paperwork, pretty much almost exactly 1 week after I got the paperwork, I was going to be moving. I now live in a house in town. I'm going to be paying $475 a month for rent, and here pretty soon, sometime within the next month, I'm going to be getting a vehicle, and I'm going to have vehicle bills as well as supervision costs due to my parole and some other fines that I have to pay. And $347 a month for child support will make it very, very, very hard for me to bring food into the house, as DHS cut me from $281 a month food stamps to $23 a month.
When was that?
They cut me down 2 months ago or something like that, because I got a job at Houseman's Deli.
That's where you're working now, at Houseman's?
Yes, sir.
Making minimum wage?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me a second here. I'm just looking something up.
All right. I was also informed that rent in the house that I'm living at may also be raised in the upcoming months.
Okay. So your income was accurate. And ma'am, where do you work?
I currently work through DoorDash and an app called Hire.
Ms. Heaven, what income did you use for Ms. Vanderbeck?
I use minimum wage, 40 hours for her also.
And sir, how many overnights do you spend with the child?
As of right now, I'm not allowed to have any overnights with the child as my parole stipulation.
Okay. Do you have any time with the child or just no overnight?
I am not allowed to have any time with the child until my parole is over and I can work something out with the court, CPS, and the mother.
How much longer are you on parole?
Until May of next year.
Okay.
So how much do you pay in fines and costs?
Right now, when I had my tether on, my ankle monitor, I was paying $60 a month for supervision costs, and I can't remember what they call it. $30 in supervision costs and $30 was for the monitor. I've had that removed, so it's only $30 a month right now. But the other fines and costs would be, I have yet to pay the court fines and costs for before I was locked up, which comes to a little over $300, I think.
Okay. Let's see. Ma'am, what are your thoughts about the recommended amount?
Considering the fact that I think it's an okay amount, I don't see why it should be higher or lower. I think it's decent. It would help pay for everything that Anna needs for the upcoming year, at least, or the upcoming couple of months.
How much has the obligation been up until now?
There was,
$0.
There was no obligation?
no, he was incarcerated.
Oh, sir, when were you released from incarceration?
February 14th of this year.
Okay. Let's see. I know there are many expenses that aren't allowed to be deducted from income, like vehicle and housing expenses are not. Some court-ordered fines and costs, however, are allowed to be considered when determining the child support amount. So how much do you pay in your fines and costs every month?
As of right now, it's $30. Including the court-ordered fine that I illuminated you about a moment ago. The court fines and child, what did they call it? I can't remember. I don't have the paperwork in front of me. It was stolen when I got locked up. I know it added up to a little over $300.
Yeah. $300 per month you pay in your fines and costs?
No, that I believe that's a one-time payment, a one-time.
So right now you're paying $30 a month?
Yes, sir.
How long for, just until your parole's up?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Heaven, what was your recommended effective date?
Effective date was June 1st. He has $130 in crime victims' rights, $53.20 already in a late fee, and state minimum cost $136 through the circuit court. Just so you know.
All right, so that's 200, 310, 320.
319.20, yeah. Well, the late fees, I don't know if you would include that, but that was 53.20.
That would be on top of the 319.
319, what was that for?
The 319 is your court costs.
And the 53.20 or the $53 and some cents would be on top of the 319.
No, It'd be 319
Okay.
less 5320. So
Okay.
All right, at this time, effective June 1st, Mr. Withrow will be ordered to pay $298 support, 19 ordinary medical. I took the $30 that he pays each month toward his criminal matters off the top. So that would be a total of $317 per month. Effective 6/1 of 23, effective 6/1 of 24. He should be done paying those amounts. I'll add that back in. So it'd be $328 a month support, 19 ordinary medical for a total of $347. So I took that $30 right off the top of your obligation for the next year until you get that paid off. All right.
All right, sir. How would I go about making sure that I am able to pay this child support? Would that be taken straight out of my paycheck?
Yeah, the income withholding will go out to your employer, so they'll withhold it and send it right in.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, we should be all set for today. You get an order in the mail within a few days.
Cody, you'll need to make sure it's paid if it doesn't come out of your check, okay? It's gonna take a little bit.
Okay, I will. Now, in that case, if that situation does happen, how would I make sure it's paid? Who would I go to give the money, considering that I have a court order not to have contact with the mother and Anna?
You're not ever gonna pay it directly anyways. You can go to MISDU, Michigan State Disbursement Unit.com, and there's ways to pay there.
MISDU.com.
Yep.
And there's ways to pay there?
It'll tell you how you can pay. Yes, you can send a money order, a check, you can pay online. Okay,
Okay, thank you very much.
you're welcome.